go. Welcome to another exciting episode of K.O.S. And I would like to start off today with a somber note. Uh, Rest in peace to Lord Whiskey. He was the Iron Chef. He made sure that all the Iron Lords was well fed. The refrigerators and the cupboards was stocked with food when we went on our trips to California to E3. In love and memory, I hope and pray I send you off right with these statues. So, without further ado, we're going to do it way big. I bring you Sideshow's Hulk versus Wolverine and Iron Studios' Juggernaut versus Wolverine. Boom. Right there. Also told you, formatted change is ever evolving, ever changing. But I bring you these two statues just to let you know that I respect strength, and nothing embodies strength like the Incredible Hulk, which is my favorite character. You will see I have plenty of statues of the Incredible Hulk. I will do like a 30 days of Incredible Hulk. I think I have enough statues to cover 30 days of Incredible Hulk statues, different ones. And I have some Wolverine statues and the Juggernaut. I cannot wait to collect more. Sideshow has a Juggernaut statue that's coming out, and also there's a lot of custom ones that's out there. If I can snatch them up, I'll get them. I'm also looking at a lot of custom Hulks that I can actually purchase. All right, so when we're going into the detail of these two statues, this is going to be our first episode of Versus. So we're going to have Sideshow versus Iron Studios, and which statue did it better. So we're going to start off with the Sideshow Hulk versus Wolverine. As you can see in the Hulk versus Wolverine, that the detail on the Hulk's back, arms, shoulders, chest, biceps, all the muscle structure in the Hulk is impeccable. 100% like a super bodybuilder, like you would envision the Hulk to be. Then you'll also see Wolverine is highly detailed, and down to the boots. The boots have treads on it in the back. The claws are very sharp. I noticed on this statue that the claws are very sturdy, and it comes with a switch out head. I choose to display the head that he was initially showed up in, and I think it's a Hulk 180, and he actually full release in Hulk 181. I remember reading a book like it was yesterday. I would love to get a Hulk versus Sasquatch. Whoever's listening, please make that. That is like one of my greatest fights. Or Hulk versus the Wendigo. Same thing with Wolverine versus the Wendigo, please. And Wolverine versus Sasquatch. Please make that. But as you can see, the wood on the base as the Hulk is fighting and he steps on a tree. He snaps the tree in half. You would think that's a log, but no, that is a redwood that he has snapped in two. The base has wood and rock and soil. You can see the dirt on the Hulk's feet. You can see his handprints. Like, you can see the intricacies inside his hands. Wolverine's claws, his armor, and his suit. And then we're going to take it over to Iron Studios, where you can see they're fighting on the steps of the X-Men's mansion, and the Juggernaut is coming in, and Wolverine is trying to stop him from getting inside the building, and the Juggernaut is smashing the steps, trying to get to his dear stepbrother, Professor Xavier. Now, a lot of people think that the Juggernaut is a mutant. He is not a mutant. He has got his powers from the Crimson Gems of Sidorak. You might have heard Doctor Strange use that in the last Avengers movie. Those are the bands that he wrapped around Thanos. Those are the Crimson Bands of Sidorak. It's a god. And he imbues his champion with his powers, or a piece of his power, and that is the Juggernaut. He is unstoppable once he gets going. There's a lot of times that the Hulk and the Juggernaut has fought. The Hulk, as World Breaker, used the Juggernaut's momentum to toss him around. One fight, I think the Juggernaut actually beat the Hulk, but he didn't know who the Juggernaut was because he was out of costume, out of uniform. And, you know, he fought Professor Hulk. He's supposed to be the smartest person in the world, right? How come he didn't know it was the Juggernaut? Really? How many big men is running around like that and can fight? It was a stupid issue, but regardless to what, this statue is impeccably detailed. You can see the wood snapping through the floors. You can see Wolverine leaping. Now, the Wolverine on the Iron Studios is less detailed than the Wolverine that's on the Sideshow. See, I believe that the Sideshow Wolverine is as equally detailed as the Hulk. Whereas where we have the Juggernaut, which is tremendously detailed. You can look inside his helmet and see Kane Marco's face, like his grimace, like he's trying to get to Wolverine. But here's how Iron Studios makes up the difference. What they choose to do is they give you a switch out head, so you get different portraits, and they give you switch out hands. So this is the first time I can display bone claws. So those who know, Wolverine has went through a process to get his antimatter claws. That didn't normally, he wasn't born with them. He wasn't born with antimatter in his skin. He was dissected and he was worked on in a lab, and he had originally bone claws, and they grafted the antimatter on top of the bone claws. So the bone claws are really sharp, and he uses that to fight. I don't know how the hell he's going to fight the Juggernaut with bone claws, but whatever, right? But I'm going to choose to display it that way. Why? Because when it's shipped, this statue is incredibly fragile. I broke one of the claws on the Wolverine's antimadium claws. So I'm going to display him with the bone claws. They are highly sensitive. That's the only drawback in this statue I can believe that I see. A lot of Wolverine statues you have to be very careful of the claws. If they don't weld them into the hand and mold it as one piece, it's going to be a lot of problems. And they decided to mold them singly and put them on, and you know, now I have to get glue, I have to work on it, and you have to get special type of glue. So it is what it is. But these are two of the heaviest statues that I have. They are two of the best statues I have. These are dioramas. Dioramas means that there's a fight scene or a scene depicting two statues or more than one statue in a diorama. And this is what I choose to show. I choose to show you the biggest, baddest, and some of the highly anticipated ones that I was looking forward to once I put my pre-orders in. I couldn't wait to get these statues the moment I saw them go up for pre-order, and I'm proud to display them for you. God bless. Good luck. Thank you for tuning in to another Wednesday with K.O.S. I can't believe that this is, happening as a reality, and I am so happy and I'm so blessed that I am able to share my world with you. Also, log into lordsofgaming.net, where we have the latest up-to-date videos. This week we go to PAX. You have editorial pieces. You have gaming news, the latest gaming news. You also have latest trends, and you also have a lot of opinion pieces. So you're not going to get the same regurgitated stuff that you get in other sites. Come check us out, and also don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe, and watch Iron Lords podcast Sundays at 1 p.m. See you soon. We won't be there this week because we'll be at PAX, but we'll be live every day for you. By the way, stay tuned to keep watching all the pictures that I upload, and also you get to watch beautiful videos without this guy talking. So catch you later, guys.
By this act, I rule.